Well, class, we're here in Newport News, Virginia, and once again I am with
Rich Bradshaw.
You have seen him now a few times in my videos, but today is special because we are going to do a reveal. That's right, he had his car totally redone with the woodwork with our very own Susan Price. Let's take a look. My name is James Cameron. No, not this James Cameron, this James Cameron. I grew up in Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York. I now live in Virginia. But before all of that, I had another passion. I loved Rolls-Royces. Well, a few years ago, I accomplished my dream. I purchased a 1985 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur. And that's where the nightmare began. But it was through trial and error that I discovered that there was a way to actually purchase these cars and maintain them that could save the buyer of future cars like this thousands of dollars. Now that is the sound of power. Let's take a trip. Come on, come along with me. I have now taken that knowledge and will now share it with you. My name is James Cameron, and I want to welcome you to the Rolls-Royce and Bentley University Buyer's Guide. Let's start class. Well, class, let's take a look, shall we? Yes, indeedy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Take a look.
Oh my gosh. Wow, Susan. Over the top. Oh my gosh. That looks like brand new. Oh, even down here. Oh my gosh. Unreal. This is like those real estate makeovers. I love it. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. Couldn't be better. Oh my gosh, those opera windows. Oh.
I'm on the wrong side.
Oh my gosh. How wonderful.
So,
Yes.
are you liking this?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Didn't she
She's
do
a
great work?
Furniture magicians.
There you go.
Susan Price.
That's right.
Outstanding.
So
Oh
if
my
you've
God.
got a Rolls-Royce or Bentley, this is the place you need to go to have your woodwork done. As a matter of fact, what we're going to do is I'm going to interview Ms. Price since you did such a good job.
Okay,
You see,
great.
because they might not trust me because it's my channel, but now they're hearing it from you.
Yeah, it's outstanding, Susan.
Than't you.
It couldn't, well above my expectations.
Oh, thank you. I
I
appreciate
mean, I was
that.
expecting good stuff. This is over the top.
I'm
Wow.
glad you're happy.
And I have
And
another
so
vehicle
is-
I'll be bringing back to you.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, let's go inside and now interview the woman behind the camera, Susan Price. Class, we're here with Madame, the lady, the legend, Susan Price, a furniture magician. How you doing, Susan?
I'm doing great. How about you today?
And not only can I say that she did Rich's woodwork, but she also now is a filmmaker because she filmed that opening part that you saw with me and Rich. And I must say, being James Cameron, you did a very good job.
Oh, thank you. I haven't seen it yet, so thank you.
But let's have the class know a little bit about you. Obviously, this is your field. And what One, how long have you been doing it? And two, what made you get into it?
Well, I've been professional since 1993, and my family had owned furniture stores for years in North Carolina. There was a major fire, and back in the early 70s, so everybody kind of went their separate ways. But I've always been exposed to woodworking between my grandfather and my father built boats. You know, so I've been around it. I have a stepbrother who is a fine cabinet maker.
Okay.
And so I've been exposed to it for a long time and just fell in love with it.
So it was like the family business.
Yes.
It was a family business. But then again, having the family business does not necessarily mean that you are going to get into the business. So
Absolutely.
what was your driving force to even attempt? Because there weren't a lot of women doing this back then. So you had to, one, want to do it, and then you had to fight the very fact that you were one of the few and in between.
For sure. When I first started, I was actually trying to buy a bookstore because that's what ladies did. We sold books.
Yeah.
And anyway, that fell through 3 different times. And then it was a matter of, well, what is it that you like to do? What is it you can do? And so this just kind of evolved from a failure of not being able to purchase a business into this, and it was something that I knew how to do.
Okay.
I originally started with a franchise that was a startup at the time, and we were, I think, like the 101st franchise that they had for that, and I was really surprised. I thought they were going to teach us stuff. They taught us a little bit about marketing, and that was really all that franchise was good for. So once I was able to get out from under that, then I started on my own, and I've been doing this ever since.
Well, how long? So then, if you add that to, I guess, 2021, how many years have you been now doing it?
Professionally, just about 30 years.
Wow, 30 years.
Yeah.
30 years. And you just never thought
Nope.
of doing automobiles.
Nope. We've done boats at different times, mostly working with teak wood and that type of thing. But no, I never even thought about a car, any kind.
And I would say it has certainly worked out.
It did. When I looked at your car, we weren't able to pull pieces out of it very much. And if anybody has ever worked on kitchens in homes, when we refinish kitchens, there's a lot of taping off and protecting, and it just transferred to the car. And that's what we did.
And it was absolutely incredible. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add some of those shots to this episode as well so that you could see exactly what I was talking about. Susan, what were particular things with his car that was, say, different from mine? I mean, obviously the year, but what was different with his wood maybe than with mine?
With your car, you had more water damage. You'll remember I showed you how everything was flaking off. His car was totally dry. And it was so dry that there were places like on the picnic tables in the back. So I was afraid I was going to go through the veneer. It was so heavily damaged. But you know, you kind of have to treat each one where they are. Right. And his was a little older than yours.
A little.
So yeah, a little, yeah. So the damage was more severe, but all of it turned out beautifully. We had to do a lot of gluing back of veneer and actually making veneer pieces to go in there. So there was a variety of colors and veneer chips and pieces that we used on his that we didn't have to do for you. So it was, even though there was still woodwork, there were different repairs that were done on that. And that's more meticulous type of repair work on that. But it all turned out really nice. So it just became a beautiful, beautiful piece at the end of the day.
Now, you might be in Arkansas somewhere. You might be in Florida. You might be in North or South Carolina. You get the idea. You might be in California. Now, you can, the good news, you can take off these pieces, they do come off, and send them to Susan.
Yes.
But you've already got somebody else that's going to be coming in and dealing. And Rich is coming back with his silver Shadow.
Yes.
And he's got a Shadow 1, which is a 1970s model. And he's going to be bringing that in for you to do that. And I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, what's that?
He's got a 2025. And oh my goodness. And he wants you to do that as well. But I have no problems in bringing people to you. The whole purpose of my channel is to show people how they can purchase these cars, maintain these cars, and upgrade these cars for a lot less money than they have been led to believe. Well, Susan, listen, it's been a pleasure. You're such a wonderful person, and it really does come through, not only in person, but even on the phone. Everybody that has spoken to you says, oh my goodness, she's so nice. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And hopefully we will definitely be here to see another reveal.
Okay, look forward.
Well, class, it's been a pleasure. As always, drive safe. See you next time.